So, Vicky, what are some of the spiritual activities that parents can do with their kids during this time?
Well, I think there's a lot of different things that we can do, right? I think some of the normal things, right, that we do already, we read Bible stories, we get out the children's books and all those kind of things. I think something else that's always a fun, I even use it in children's ministry for a lesson just in case something happens, is the fruits of the Spirit. That's always a good one because all of you can pick something to work on. For example, gentleness or self-control during this time. That might be a big one. And even the parents can work on those kind of things.
True.
So that's always a good
True.
thing. There's printouts on things. You can have them draw pictures of fruits. And I mean, that's one of those endless kind of things. Something I wanted to focus on today and give a demonstration about here is studying out the books of the Bible, memorizing them, finding out and teaching your children a summary of each of the books. Because, I mean, honestly, there's probably a lot of us out there who don't even know all of the books of the Bible.
That's true. We do
on command, in order, and all
That's
that.
right.
So I think this is a good opportunity for all of you to learn along with your children as well, and even make maybe a fun competition out of it. So here I have a sheet, and it has some of the books of the Bible. Obviously, there's more of them, but you can paste these onto a construction paper. And then you would just cut them out and make cards out of them. If you want to get fancy, you can laminate, of course. And then you can just use these for different things. You could use them for a memory game. You can put them in order. You could, make some kind of puzzle type game out of them. The point is that you can just keep using them and using them. Also, you can look up different things like this one is just a page of being able to put them in the proper order. There's some that have letters missing, and they can fill those in. And just have tests. Yeah, right? That's a good one. You can do tests on the kids and let them test you too. Also, you could even have pictures where they color, and so we can get these on the different resources that we'll share at the end. And so that's just a small thing that you could do at home. And the nice thing about this is that you could keep it going for weeks even and make all kinds of games up on your own, let the kids make things up, and then in the end just really see who memorized all the books of the Bible. And so I think that'll be a fun thing. Maybe even make a certificate of completion for that.
Oh, that's really nice. Now, I know for sure one of the things that I want to do after academics is finished is I definitely want to unplug. But I know that is not definitely what the kids want. This is an amazing opportunity for us to be able to bond and connect with our kids. I do see this time, as hard as it is, I see it as, okay, this is in a way, it's a gift that I have that I may not get this time again. To be able to just stay home and be able to bond and be able to spend time with my children. Mandatory, actually, time that I'm not able to leave my house. So I can't feel guilty about that. So and one of the ideas is, what do you think we can do to bond and connect? How can we connect and bond with our kids during this time?
Yeah, I think this is really important because especially when you are doing the schooling yourself or they're on the computers, it could be so tempting after that to just be like, go, I don't know, play video games, go watch a movie, do something, but really it is important to make those memories. And so a couple of ideas. I think one, bust out your old photo albums, or I mean, I guess it depends on what generation you're in, right? Some of us have photo albums and some of us have discs. So whatever you're gonna do, just do that. We have photo albums and we have some discs, but it's just fun to go through those pictures and talk with your children. Show them pictures when you were little. What did you like to do back then? Pictures of your wedding, pictures of your baptism. Share your testimony with your children. And I just think that those are fun ways that you could build memories, but also hear from them and let them ask you questions. Those are things that sometimes our kids don't really get to ask us. Another thing is you could come up with a question game. Make up 10 or 15 questions. You all make it up and you get to ask each other things. They could be simple things like, what's your favorite color? What's your favorite food? Your favorite subject? Who's your closest friend? And answer. Everyone answers them, even the adults. And that way you could check it in a month. Is it the same? Has it changed? But I think we get to learn some things about our kids that sometimes we don't even know because we're always in a hustle and bustle.
Right.
And so this is a good opportunity for that. And you can also bust out the board games. That's always a fun thing to do. Especially nowadays, sometimes the kids don't want to. We know games like Monopoly can make you want to.
Oh, I don't know about that game. I tried.
I know. I know you did.
That's a dangerous one, Vicky.
You gotta try again.
In our home, that's a dangerous one.
Yeah, see? Yeah, that'll bring out the pride in you, that one there, right there.
Man, that was a hard one.
And so, but seriously, card games, just different things like that where you're actually unplugging because most of the schoolwork the kids are doing is going to be on the computer.
Right.
So to have them on the computer doing homework and then again on the computer, I don't know, with their free time, is just not a great idea. So, and then also making individual times with each child still, you know, because we could still go outside. We're not sequestered in our home. We could still go outside to go on walks. And that way you still have your one-on-one time with your children, especially when you are having to do so many things in the home right now.
Yeah.
Next thing is make sure they stay connected with their friends. Remember, there's just a 10-person rule. You can still have people over. Invite another family over. Invite your friends over, and have fun with that, and make sure they're able to contact their friends. Have them do video chats as well. Don't forget that they have their little friends and their lives too. I think that's really important. And then finally, look at the calendar. Are there birthdays coming up? What holidays are coming up? Do you know anybody who's sick right now? Abroad or here locally, and have them make cards. Actually, we have a friend, I think, right now who would appreciate some cards made by the kids right now. And so consider those things, sitting down, doing crafts together and things like that. And I think it will be a great time of bonding.
That's awesome. Thank you, Vicky. So we have time for 2 questions. Okay, let me see. Neil, who is doing your makeup? And then BJ says, Elliot is our makeup and special effects. Oh, that's too funny.